Governors, there's been lots of talk. We have to bring back New Jersey's economy. The Democrats and the Republicans, the governor and the legislators talk about it. How is New Jersey going to get back on track? What's it going to take, Governor?
Well, when I was governor and we had a problem, I looked for something innovative, and what I found was casinos. And so we put casinos in Atlantic City. And it helped for a while. And so the point is that you've got to think of something innovative or something that is going to work and go for it.
Is it about time that the leaders in this state get together and, as Governor Byrne is saying, go for it, plan out the future, look at the future? What's it going to take?
It's past time. Look, it's common sense. Other states are doing it. We should be doing it. We created more jobs in the 80s than any other time in New Jersey's history. 750,000 new jobs. Did it easy way. Convince people who want to bring in jobs that the expenses are going to be lower here in one way or another than they would be in other places they're considering. And that involves all sorts of things, taxes being an obvious one, but a number of other things. They want roads, they want transportation improvements around where they're going to locate. They want to make sure there are things in the area that their employees are going to want, like decent schools. Good schools are very important to somebody who's moving. The arts are important, that there's going to be a cultural atmosphere around. Open space is important. It's going to be a place where they want to live. And access. I mean, I did a lot of that personally. I traveled around the country and talked to CEOs who were thinking about coming to New Jersey. And I made them know that if they had a problem, call me. We've got to find out what it is those people want. Well, why are people moving out? What is Big Pharma going to other states? I've talked to them. Other people have too. It's cheaper. Some areas are going better living conditions, as far as they're concerned, for their employees. We've got to counter those arguments. And the governor, leaders of the legislature, cabinet members have got to be intimately involved in those conversations. They've got to lead them. And those CEOs have got to feel if there's any problem at all, they can go directly to the governor and have those problems addressed.
Is the time right for that now, or is there just too much partisanship? Politics has become so partisan. Can there be agreement?
Well, you get Democrats and Republicans together on things like bringing business into New Jersey. You can get the opposite party to join you in those efforts.
You got to do what you can. You got to look at, and also you got to understand the factors. I talked to a CEO the other day who's leaving the state, and I said, "Why are you taking your company with you?" And he said, "Because my accountant said it was unfair to my children to die in New Jersey." Right? That was
that
was the inheritance tax.
The children don't want you to die at all, by the
way. But somehow some people are going to. But I mean, so it's. I don't know all the factors are, but we've got to examine those. Talk to the people who create jobs. Talk to the people who we want to keep. Talk to the people who want to come here. New York is always shedding jobs. It's it's too big and too crowded and all of that. And when people want more space or lower taxes, they leave New York. They used to come to New Jersey. Now they're jumping over us to other places. Why is that? How can we get them back? It wasn't so long ago they all came here. So shouldn't be hard to do. We got to recognize the problem. We got to address it.
So what can we do? What would you suggest, Governor Byrne, right now? How do you get the sides together?
First of all, we've got to figure out what we want in this state. And there's some things we don't want. I remember I was asked, when I was governor, I was asked to do something that was environmentally bad in order to improve the economy. And I said, I can't do that. I don't want to improve the economy at the expense of the environment. So we have to decide what we want to do, and then we have to do it.
So a message to the leaders in charge of this state. What is it to get New Jersey back on track?
Find out what the problems are, then address those problems one by one. You can't do it theoretically. You can't guess. There's very few people in the legislature, honestly, who ever created jobs. They don't come from the sector that creates jobs. So they've got to educate themselves and then work together with the governor to do something different.
So you've laid out a pathway for us. I hope people are listening. Governor Kean and Governor Byrne, thank you very much for sharing your perspectives once again.
Hi.
Thank you, Ken.